Thank you for staying with us. It's at Thursday. We're joined by Naomi Oyeniyi. She's a contemporary Nigerian artist who specializes in painting. And she is here with one very, very beautiful artwork. She's done more than one. You get to see a lot of them, but we are here with just one. It's great to have you, Naomi. You are welcome.
Thank you.
I love your dress, by the way.
Thank you.
You love the color red?
Yes, it's my best color.
It's your best color. Why so and how? How is it your why?
I don't know. Some people think that it is very hot. So, well, yes, it is hot.
Red is fire.
Yes,
what can be hotter than red?
And I think that it represents me as a person because I am very, very, lively. I'm out there. So I think that it represents who I am from the inside. And sometimes people see me and then they think I'm calm, but I'm like, nah.
No, I'm already scared. But it's great to have you, Naomi. You are welcome. I love that you're talking about colors and all of that. What inspired you to start drawing or to be an artist?
To be honest, I never saw myself in this limelight. I never saw myself doing this.
I would think you go on a runway or something.
True, though. From childhood days, I've always wanted to be in the film industry. I wanted to act. And one day, my mom asked me what I wanted to become. And I told her, and she was like, don't let your dad hear this.
How old are you then?
I was 15.
15, okay.
No, 13.
Oh,
I was 13.
13. That's nice, I can remember.
I'm going 14.
Right.
And then she asked me, and I'm like, I want to be an actress. And she was like, don't let your dad hear. And then it dawned on me that apparently, while I was growing up, every time my dad returned from his journeys, he was always gifting me art stuff. And then I realized that he wanted to be an artist, but his parents, as at then, didn't want him. Then there was no exposure about art, and he had to study. He went into science, and he became a computer engineer. And so he noticed that from my little age, I was always sketching, which I didn't even know. So I was always sketching behind my books and all that. And then he was always pushing me. And then I realized that every night he would always tell me stories about Picasso and Michelangelo and the likes. And it never dawned on me until that moment. And then I spoke with him and he told me, I have seen what you actually love. And from there, I started picking interest in art. And it's just amazing how I fell in love with it. And I realized, so it was that I had the talent. It was inborn. And then, it just had to tilt me towards
it. Wonderful. Lovely. This is a wonderful story. I was almost in tears there, but hey, come on. Let's take a look at your lovely artworks there. I saw one with horses. I saw a village landscape and all of that. We'll talk about them individually. Let's get to see some of them now. Beautiful artworks and all of that. Okay, let's start with this one. What's this titled?
This title is... I can't really remember the title I gave to it, but basically I was talking
You've done plenty. You're good. You're just like all those actresses that when they ask them, what film is it? Wow, I've done like 500 films. And you can't really, because there's so much. You're something else. You're something else. But what were you trying to pass out with that?
I was just talking about, those people that, the children that are not born with silver spoon, and they really have so many things that they want to achieve. Children that have been neglected by, the society. They are just there in the background for more. And as you can see in that painting, you can see the lady looking upward.
Yes,
and then
I can feel like there's some light on her or something.
Yes, and you can see she desires so much, but then, she's just there. And then you can see the two faces behind,
Two faces, yes.
Basically, I had the opportunity to work with an organization called Teach for Nigeria. I worked as fellow to teach Nigeria's underserved schools in low communities, and that was where this poured out from. I saw a lot of children that were just there, and they deserve education, but then they don't have the funding. They're just and they are bright children.
Wonderful.
So basically, that was what inspired that painting.
There's a number I see there. No, not this one. There's a landscape I saw. It was very beautiful. Let's move to that one.
This one particularly, I painted it during the pandemic.
Okay.
And I'm just talking about, when those periods where we did not you know, when we have gatherings and then we are not actually living in the moment.
Aha, that's it. This is one. I love this.
This particular
What is this?
painting, it's just about Ibadan. So basically, I did this painting. Is
Ibadan that beautiful?
It's a 6 feet painting. I did it so I met...
What area in Ibadan is this? Do you know, was there a specific area in mind?
There was
okay,
no,
all right.
no area in mind. So I had a pictorial, so it's combinations of different pictures that I've seen in my...
And you've seen, and then you put it together.
I put it together.
Oh, wow.
And
I like this.
Sort of saw some children that were raised abroad, and then they were talking about how they've never seen how, I mean, they are from Nigeria, and they've never seen how Ibadan is like. They're basically from Ibadan, and I'm like, okay, you really don't know what Ibadan looks like, then I can create one. And I've seen how beautiful Ibadan is, you know, going to the rooftop areas, and then you see how magnificent it is. That was when I did that painting.
Wonderful. I see 3 horses there, beautiful horses. What inspired that one? This?
Okay, so this painting, you know, there are so many things that are chasing us. There are so many dreams.
Yeah, so.
There's so many.
Especially in this Nigeria.
You know, you cannot just be on a sport. You have to keep moving, whatever it is. Whether something is chasing you, whether something is not chasing you, you just need to keep going, keep it going. And, you know, there's things come to you when you just keep moving, and, you know, you never know what is out there.
Naomi,
and then you keep exploring.
You've been here for 1 segment, but you've done 2 segments. You've done art, and you've done wonderful motivation this morning. Let's round up with this physical piece, which we can see here. What is this about?
So this, I titled it Heal the Land.
Heal the Land.
The Healer, rather, sorry. I titled it The Healer.
Okay.
And this is a hand. This is done in oil color on canvas. And this is a hand. You can see that the hand is touching a surface. And beneath the hand, you can see the light around that hand. And then you can see the gray areas. So basically, just to depict that light is coming out from this hand, and gradually it will emanate and spread around to the gray areas. So I am trying to speak on, you know, in a society where we feel that there's a supernatural hand that is upon us, and then we are all crying and seeking for that face or that hand to come and heal us, to come and heal whatever situation that we're in. But then we do not realize that we actually need to come together and work hand in hand. As you can see, there are like links, like road maps, kind of, in this painting, and just trying to show that when the young and the old come together and work hand in hand, things begin to work. And then we begin to see the manifestation of that supernatural hand that we believe that is there. You know, they say that faith without works is dead. And that's what this painting is about.
You are something else. This is quite very, very deep. Thank you so much. Before we round up, what's your favorite medium for painting?
Oil color. I paint with oil color, and I make use of the palette knife. That's a knife. So you know the way you plaster butter on bread? That's exactly how I create my pieces, with oil color, and that's creating fragments of colors to create shades.
You started with art motivation, now you want to enter food. You're making me hungry. Naomi, thank you. It was a pleasure having you here. And here's wishing you the best. See you at the top.
Thank you.
Thank you. I wish I had more time to ask more. But hey, come on. We started with art. Naomi took us some motivation. She ended up in the kitchen, but we have Mini God and Maxi God.